Well, good afternoon or good morning, good evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this video. It's Kay here from Kay Downey the Soul Mechanic, but most of you know that anyway. And I'm here after a few weeks absence to give you 3 of my tarot cards as a reading. This is a generic reading. It will possibly resonate with most of you, but not necessarily with all. So one card's just chosen itself because it's jumped out of the pack. The other 2 I'm going to choose by using today's day, which is, it's actually a Thursday I'm doing this, so it's Thursday. Thursday, and 1, 2 cards. So the first card I got for you is the Lovers. And as you can see in the card, the lady is pushing the gentleman away with her one hand. And that's what most of you are doing at the moment. Instead of drawing your loved ones close, you're pushing them away. You have fears and worries. They have fears and worries. And you don't want to put your worries on top of theirs. But the best thing in life is communication. And if we cannot communicate with our loved ones, then who can we communicate with? So instead of pushing them away, start drawing them close. Start sharing your fears with them. You never know, the fears that are bothering them may be the fears that are bothering you. And between you, you may be able to come to some kind of solution to solve the problems. So the next card I have for you is the 7 of Pentacles. This reminds me of tinkling bells or a wind chime, as the guy in the card is sitting under the tree with the pentacles hanging down. Now the pentacles relate to money. I don't read my cards that way. I read them intuitively. And today I want to say to you, it's time to take a rest. To sit down. Hopefully you can get out and sit out in nature. And when you're sat there, I want you to just draw in 3 deep breaths. Breathing them in through your nose, allowing them to transverse over your throat, inflating your lungs and allowing it to go down deep into the pit of your abdomen. Or I'd like you to hold it for the count of 3 and then sigh out for the count of 5. When you've done those 3 deep breaths, as I've asked, then start to ask yourself the question, where do you want to be this time next year? Where do you want to be this time next month, next week, even tomorrow? Where do you want to be? And why do you want to be there? And then visualize yourself being there. And as you visualize it, think of steps of how you can get there. It's easier to work backwards, to visualize where you want to be and work back how you're getting there until you get to the beginning. And once you get to the beginning, then you can start getting there for reality. My final card, I'm sure, will resonate with the majority of you because it's the 10 of Swords. And we're all tired, aren't we? The end of British summertime is coming. Next week the clocks go back and the nights will draw in, and so will the dark mornings. The days will get shorter. Just remember, seeds are planted in the ground where it's dark, it's moist, and yet come spring they will germinate and they will push their way up towards the light. Many of us feel like hibernating when winter draws in, and the only way to overcome it is with artificial daylight. Maybe go abroad if you can, getting heat into your bones. And one way of doing something like this is through meditation. Now, of course, I hold a meditation circle every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, and you're all welcome to come to that. You just need to go to my website to find out the details. So today's reading, in a nutshell, is stop pushing your loved ones away. Start asking yourself where you want to be and start planning to get there. And do yourself a favour and give yourself a rest. Our body speaks to us. Listen to it. If it tells you to take things a little easier, then do so. If it says take a day of rest, do so. It's hard, I know, especially if you're working for yourself or you've got small children. But rest as much as you can. Your body will need it and it will thank you for it. One day rest is nothing, but if you keep pushing and pushing and end up in a sick bed, it could be weeks, it could be months. So do please listen to your body, talk to your loved ones, and decide where you want to be. I'll speak to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.